What is good, people? Don't mock me. Well, it's been a little while since we've done a video with both of us, just because...
Who are you?
Anna is sick. Oh. What is good, people? I am Jake, and I am Gen X.
And I am Anna, and I am Gen Z.
And we are Generational Geeks. It's been a little while since you've heard from both of us at the same time. I went out of town last weekend, and my wife and my daughter, Anna, were sick.
I thought I was your niece.
Anyways, we just want to thank you for watching, and thank you for your continued support. If you're watching this, please make sure you subscribe to our channel and like and comment on our videos.
And share it with your friends.
Yes. We do have a Facebook page, and the link will be in the description. So Anna's feeling much better now. She's still a little bit under the weather. Like I said, I was out of town last week, but I did wake up sick on Saturday.
I was like Plague Inc. I infected all of them.
Yes, you did. So I woke up sick on Saturday. I still stayed out of town, came home Sunday night, and luckily, with all this going on, I was able to work from home. So I am currently employed, and I'm feeling much better. So like I said, I came home Sunday. It is now Friday. I felt pretty good when I woke up this morning. Yesterday, I was still a little bit under the weather, but not as bad as Anna and her mother. They're still kind of sickly.
If you say mere mortals.
They're still kind of sickly. So with all the stuff going on with this COVID-19, just make sure you're staying home and taking care of each other. Shelter in place. What?
This is a tornado?
Oh, you're sheltering in your place. We're sheltering in place.
Quarantine yourself.
We're self-quarantining, yes. So as you can see, we're filming from home this week, and we probably will for the next several weeks until Washington State allows us to go out and about and do normal life once again.
We usually film at our church, but since there's a quarantine thing going on, we kind of have to stay here, so.
Yeah. Pastor locked the church down. Nobody's allowed to go. My wife can't even go edit sermons right now. So I think she's going a little stir crazy. You going stir crazy, dear?
Yep.
We went and got sandwiches, though, so we got a little bit of the outside world.
Yeah.
And the traffic was still the same.
Yeah. I had to go out today.
I'm sure people are really taking this super
Yeah.
seriously.
I had to go out today, and traffic was pretty much the same as it seems to be every day, so if you've been watching us from the beginning, you know we've been working on the quality of our videos and the quality of the content of our videos. So I think we're going to change it up a little bit. When we do review movies, we are going to kind of just review the movie. We're not necessarily going to include it with our weekly video. That way we can go a little more in depth and kind of tell you guys what we like and dislike about, like or dislike about the movie. So we'll kind of push the time limit, I think. I want to stay between 10 and 15 minutes, and you know, if we start talking about stuff, we actually had a video that went like 40 minutes long.
Yeah. I think it was like 37
It's 37 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and that was just us talking, so we actually had to scrap that one and just refilm it and make sure we stayed under the 10 minutes and break up the topics so that we could still talk about it. We just didn't do it all at the same time. So
usually we'll have a timer, which is my phone, and we'll be like nudging each other under the table or something when it gets super high.
Yeah.
So we're just like,
it's time to go. So I think that'll kind of cut down on our time, you know, try and keep it in that 10-minute time frame just to keep people engaged and not be long-winded. And, you know, we're going to do our weekly videos still, where we're kind of talking about what's going on in our lives.
Random stuff.
Yeah, we'll still talk about what we're watching. We just won't necessarily give you in depth on whether we like it or not.
Those will be separate videos.
Yes.
And if we like the movie enough, we're going to do spoiler reviews for it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do a review and then a spoiler review.
Yes.
So we're still kind of just playing this as it comes. Like we said before, we're both new to this, so we'll still talk about the games we're playing. I know she did a couple live streams today for Apex.
I did 3.
3?
Yes, because the first time it kicked me off because of our internet.
Oh.
So I just went back and did it again. And then I got bored, so I did it again.
And then on our weekly videos, we'll still talk about general news and rumors that affect TV shows, movies, games, stuff like that.
YouTubers.
Yeah, sometimes we'll talk about YouTubers.
If there's anything juicy.
We do want to do like some meme reviews. We've talked about doing some taste testing of international flavors.
I'm not eating crickets. It's one thing I will not do.
So look for those coming in the future. Like I said, our movie reviews will be their own videos. And movie reviews. And it'll give us a chance to go a little more in depth and give kind of a full analysis on how we felt about the movies.
Which is strongly. We feel very strongly about all the movies we watch, whether it be good or bad.
Yes. We've watched some movies recently.
We watched 2 movies, and one was...
Well, we watched 3.
We watched 3?
We watched Jumanji.
Oh, Jumanji!
Yep. And then
That's
watched...
the one I was forgetting. The Hunt, and then...
Birds of Prey.
And the fantabulous emancipation of the one Harley Quinn.
Yes. So the next week we'll probably have each one of those reviews out in separate videos. And we'll do the same with shows, TV shows that we're streaming, series, and we're not really going to talk about those episode to episode. We might mention them in our weekly video.
We'll probably mention them as we're passing in videos, and then once we watch the entire season of something, we'll do a review on it.
Unless there's multiple seasons out, and then we'll just wait till we're caught up.
True.
Yeah. So, we're still watching.
Daybreak.
Yeah, we're still halfway through Daybreak. We're still watching Star Wars, Clone Wars. We're still watching
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. Which, there is some news about Walking Dead that I saw the other day. The last episode is filmed, but it's in post-production, and nobody's working on it. So they're talking about ending the season, I think, a week from Sunday, which will be like April 3rd or 5th. I think April 5th. They're going to end it there on episode 15, which there's supposed to be 16 episodes. So they'll release the 16th episode
later in the year.
Later, sometime in the year, or whenever they get done
as
with
like
the post-production
a special
stuff.
episode.
Yeah, so...
Which is ridiculous, because you're telling me that not one of those people who edit the final cuts of those have a studio at home? None of them do? Not a single one? They can't bring equipment from work? None of them? 0? That's a lie.
So, you know how she feels about that.
Yeah.
She made that very clear. But, there's probably a lot more to it than that. But you think they could finish it. Who knows? I don't know. So we'll wait for that. And we'll probably do a review of this last season once they release the 15th episode. And then we'll do a separate review of the final episode whenever they do release it. We have had the opportunity to watch some of these movies sooner than we would have, because we weren't planning on seeing The Hunt or Birds of Prey in theaters, but
definitely not Birds of Prey.
Since they shut all the theaters down, they released them on some different streaming services, so that kind of gave us the opportunity to watch them a little bit earlier than we anticipated. So that's kind of nice, and I think this could be a real good lesson. I've thought for a long time that if they released the new movies in theaters and they released at the same time to some streaming services at home, you'd probably get a lot more people that would watch them at home that don't necessarily want to go out to the theaters. So I know there's a lot
Well,
that we would
obviously-
probably see.
No one here really cares.
Yeah. Well, the theaters are closed.
Oh, true.
Yeah. And that's why they're releasing all of these early. So we'll see what happens in the future. I think they could probably make some extra money if they decided to release stuff at home, kind of around the same time, maybe a week or two after they release in theaters. You know, there's a lot of stuff that we go see early, you know, like Avengers or Star Wars, just so we kind of avoid the spoilers. And there's some other things that I'd like to see earlier but aren't necessarily worth seeing in theaters. So I guess what else we got?
Not much, really.
Yeah. So you played some Apex today. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna play some Ark this weekend. We'll get my wife on live stream.
One of these days she'll use the camera.
I doubt it.
One of these days
Are
she'll
you
use the
gonna
camera.
use the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. So with that, I am Gen X,
And I'm Gen Z.
and we are Generational Geeks. Peace out.